Okay. Gio's in chat saying, let's go, Gio. Gio, Gio. Love this guy. All right. Gio versus Night Noble, round of 16 matchup. We have Water Arena for Gio. Knight chooses Dry Lake, and they banned out all the way to Flooded Hills for game one. That's exciting. And then we will see Knight banning Italians, picking Malay, but they were sniped from him, so he'll have Bulgarians, Japanese, Teutons, and Bengalis. Gio banned the Vikings, picked the Portuguese, they were sniped from him, and he will have the Dravidians, Byzantines, Persians, and Khmer remaining. So we will dive into this set here, guys. Like I said, it is going to be the only other set that I have turned in right now. So I have to wait and see how everything shakes out for that one. But game one. Let's go. Alright, Gio here with the Dravidians in green. Gio in his color green. We will see the transport ship has loaded in. Of course, mostly it's just a scout. Lots of water buffalo to take here. And of course, no wood line on your main island. Makes it really awkward to secure position on the map. And then in blue here, we'll have the Japanese for Night Noble 24. Both these players going to try to make it to the round of 8 here. Gio had a huge upset in the previous round, knocked Jabari out of this one, and I think Jabari was like the 6th or 7th seed, and Jabari is like the 30th seed or something like that. Maybe 28th, I don't remember exactly, but it's a huge upset. We saw some amazing games out of Gio, so I can't underestimate the man, and he's going up against Night Noble here. From what I can tell you about their elos, let me pull up AoE2 Insights or AoE2.net, whatever one of these ones wants to work for me here today. But I believe Gio is like just above 1400. Knight is just shy of 1600 currently. Yeah, so Gio is 1406, peaked at 1453. Knight is 1587, has peaked at 1644. So we have a lot of differences coming for us here as far as Elo is concerned. But he faced worse odds in the previous round and ended up being just fine. So we'll have to wait and see how all that shakes out. That lumber camp is extremely far away, but guess it's not really much worse than going to that one, right? So 4 will be in. Knight does have the transport out and about. Knight will go for woodline in the back. Kind of curious he woodlined on this side rather than the other side, but hey, do what you have to do. This is an oddball map. This is one that this one and Water Arena, which Water Arena has proven to be more of a balanced map, I think. This map is still kind of messy, but I mean, we don't see super late games on it, and I mean, I think it's just because of the map, right? But that said, it will be very interesting to see what both players go for. Japanese fishing ships, obviously, going to be very nice to have. Dravidians, though, every dock counts as a house, and actually, this house is redundant. Gio shouldn't be building this house; he should have just built the dock. It will be fine. Will still be housing, right? But instead of building this, he would have had the wood to build the dock, which will also equal a house. Nonetheless, a quick look here. Gio did see the scout, sees the boar too, so maybe he believes he's already found his opponent's starting town center. And then here for Knight, he's got everything forward here, but has yet to find him. So, have to wait and see what he ends up seeing here. Should see the woodline before long. Knight having a little bit of a better start here with that fishing ship being out. And we have Gio just now clicking for his to come out here. But players do have plenty of food in the water buffalo and plenty of food in the boar as well. So it's not the end of the world. Obviously, the Japanese fishing ships are so nice. Interesting picks here. think we've seen Saracens on this map more than any Civ, and we've seen a couple different like tries on this map where players clearly didn't know the map, but they ended up picking like Bulgarians or Burgundians and working it out all right. Knight is going to walk under the town center, lose some HP here. That's actually could be very nice. We'll see if that plays into something later. But obviously, Feudal Age is going to be coming in here for Knight pretty quickly. Just needs to force off, drop some food. He's already clicked. He is up. And Gio going to be up just one behind here, it looks like. Basically, just because guessing of some idle time. No, he doesn't have the food yet. The fish. He's dropping off everything he can here. Will be able to click. And it does. So a little bit of idle time. Not too bad, though. And we will see a house forward. Ville's going out here for another lumber camp. And a dock on the front here. Coming soon. Like Gio doing the same. His goal just a little bit farther from his town center though, so he will opt to drop the mining camp here. And the alligator will go down here. Another lumber camp coming up here. The transport is here, so this is clearly seen for Knight. He knows where the lumber camp is. So he's just going to have to deal with that. And oh, mining camp on stone? What is Knight going for? A mining camp on stone. I can't say that I like that, to be honest. What are we going for with stone here, with Japanese? Towers, maybe? But that feel good, as it will be double dock on the front here. And will be fire galley. Double bid axe coming in for both here. It's very interesting. We are going to see a tower. So Knight opts for a tower here. I don't really understand the tower, honestly. The fishing is not that good. Like, yes, there's 600 fish right here. Not even accurate. Yeah, 638 fish right there. That is nice, but, I mean, I don't think the fishing is that good. And a villager gets picked off here. Does he not have loom? No, he does. Villager will just be picked off. That makes things a little awkward, obviously. Fire galleys coming out here. We'll be blacksmith now, and we will have only 2 docks to 3 momentarily. And this scout probably won't get the kill here. We'll have to pull back. Another vill caught out. Where are the fires? They're across the middle here, across the front. Transport ship will survive? No, it will go down here. Repair the ship, Gio. Well played, sir. He will get the repairs in. That will be a nice position for him to take here. And I don't really like galleys here, to be honest. Whenever you have less docks, obviously it will likely add more, but still not ideal. And did he see those? He did see the 2 docks in the front. He hasn't seen the docks in the back, though, which is interesting. Fletching is in already, though. So, galley production is okay. I think he's going to need a little bit more here. And we have some fire ships. Potentially could loop around the opposite direction. There's a lot of potential to flank here on these maps. There are some long islands in the middle. Makes things a little bit awkward, obviously. Going to be very interesting, isn't it, to see another tower here for Knight? So tower is definitely part of the strategy here for Knight, as he will be housed, and we'll have to get the house out. Horse color on its way in as well. And this galley is going to discover everything here. I like the galleys going around the back, though. You have to assume you're just going to lose galley numbers here, really. That's all you really need to assume. And, we'll be, maybe getting a kill. No, we'll pull back. These fishing ships could be in somewhat of trouble, but obviously it's not the end of the world. And they will take forever to die, which makes the towers all the more interesting to why we're seeing them. A Vil could be picked off over here, as Gio looks like he's going to get this, and this has not been realized. So that's a nice pick off. Potentially more if Knight doesn't pay attention here. Guess he's probably paying attention to his what? I don't know. Gio's gonna get another kill. This is actually great value from the starting scout here. Behind this, still 4 fishing ships. That fire got away, and oh, the Knight's galley is getting surrounded here, and they're taking a lot of damage. Another Vil died too. This scout's got an insane value. The eco lead is now +4 here for Gio. Some of these fishing ships have been weakened, so will be interesting. Farms starting to come down here. The fish all still working. Gio could potentially go for the market. He already has the blacksmith, and he could be up to the next stage as another Vil does go down. Wow, that scout got great value. And is he paying attention? Nope, but he's getting lucky where he sets these. Fishing ships could be going down. Galley numbers not that strong. Gonna sit under the towers. That's his goal here. 2 fishing ships are down. And I think Knight is in trouble here. Oh, Gio's not patrolling. He's gonna weaken the numbers yet again though. And Castle Age is really close for both players. They both need another building, however. Who will be the first to drop it is the question. Now there's a Vil out here. Not ideal. There's the market for Knight. Market at the same time here. Only going to be separated by seconds, it feels like. Indeed it will be. This transport has been super annoying in the way. I can't believe that Knight hasn't killed it, to be honest. There's some ships over here as well. Taking the hunt was a nice step. Castle Age. Oh, Jabari needs to drop Vils, and he does so. And that's going to be good. Really good timing. And we're going to see fletching coming in here for Gio as well. So a sick start to Flooded Hills here. Been a very interesting game. Both players not dead, still in water. And Knight dropping another tower. I don't know if I like the towers. I really think that hurt Knight's economy. I mean, yes, they are fine later in the game, but I mean, I guess they add more DPS, right? They do give you somewhat of some protection here, but I'm still not a fan. Last fishing ship is over here. Galley is gonna move across. Start attacking the market. These galleys will have to move elsewhere though, as the fires are coming in, and more fires are going to be coming in behind this. And at this point, Gio's happy to throw these because he is simply looking to shift into galleys himself. And yeah, a couple more of these are going to go down. Military numbers not great here, as we do have, how many galleys on the map? We have 5 currently on the map with 4 in production. I like it. I like it a lot. This one be under attack here? Yeah, this tower is getting great value. That tower does have 3 kills. That one has 1. So I guess it might be worth it. And another dock. So this will be full on galley play. War galley upgrade coming in. Botkin. Is war galley stuck behind something? It is. It's stuck behind this one, which is really unfortunate. Botkin is not coming in for Knight though. They'll go for a university. Go for both all right off the bat. Yeah, they can be annoying, that's for sure. Another town center gonna be coming up. War galley is gonna be in later. Guard tower. Now this is where these towers really start to become good, though, right? Guard towers, keeps. Could get Usama potentially at some point here. They can be really good. Not to say that they're bad, but I think maybe I had I thought these would do a little bit worse, right? they seem to do just fine. This galley was spotted, so he will see the war galley upgrade come in. He should know that Botkin is in, but obviously he has not made any adjustments towards that just yet. Knight just bought another 100 stone. For what? He spent it. He just buying stone? Ah, he wants to go for a town center there. Okay. Actually, this house is going down is actually going to hurt Knight pretty badly here. 2 houses just went down and now Knight can't produce. That is actually super annoying. The galley numbers, though, are showing up in large quantities now. It's 26 military to 9. And Botkin is just now coming in. So, economically, we look again. There's not a lot on gold. There's a ton on wood. And we will need to see some bills shift out to something else. They'll definitely be necessary here. Dock number is just simply better behind this. Obviously, we can see there are 5 docks here compared to just 2 docks here. One of those could potentially be going down as well. And I think that Knight is definitely on the back foot here, although his eco balance seems a little bit better, and we'll see yet another tower, another guard tower come up. Will this be enough, though? Really hard to say, as it gets realized, and he will lose villagers to this. 2 vills go down trying to drop that. Military numbers just simply becoming very overwhelming here. We also have another dock added. Very all in on the galley play now, though. Is Fisher still working too? Tower went down, or maybe it was deleted, but didn't get much wood back from that one. Dock is still up. These are being annoying over here. Gio has some units over here as well. A monastery, okay. I think Gio should consider stopping galley production at this point. And just simply shifting his res around. Looks like he's starting to. He's going to go onto stone. I don't know where these vills are going. Wood down here, potentially. No ballistics in for either player here. Another dock goes down, though. The university under attack, the town center under attack. Knight buying another 100 stone. Those galleys do end up getting a kill. There's a lot of low HP vills under this, so could be problematic. They will survive, it seems. Gio gonna spread out his units here. Could be interesting. There's a lot of towers. How many towers does he have now? 7 towers to defend. How many kills do they have? 8. So, you know, all things considered, that's probably worth it. As ballistics will now come in, that will make it even more worth it. Uh-oh. But 5 vills could die very quickly. Very quickly could die. Be paying attention. So far, no. Knight has not seen this. He's assuming they're just attacking buildings, potentially. On this side, he's paying attention as he's going to deny this as well. So a little bit of a trade-off here. I'm not sure, though, that Knight wants to lose vills. That is kind of problematic for him. Lots of stone coming in on the map here. All those vills did go down. Al says this tower, it looks like it's going to go down here. And these navy numbers over here will soon be met with some navy of the leftover variety. Fire not going to do much. Town center will defend itself from that range. Ballistics is in. Tower will go down. A few houses could go down. And Knight could be housed yet again here soon. Really pay attention to that. And it looks like all the reinforcements are over here, but Knight just doesn't have the production behind this right now. And Gio just simply needs to send his military over that direction. he could clear all of that up. It looks like he's more worried about just dealing with this. He's not really losing a lot here, just sending reinforcements here. I guess he's lost a significant number of vills at this point, but to him, he's not concerned. Or maybe he hasn't realized. A castle over here. Okay. In your face castle. A lot of villas have gone down to these galleys. 20 kills, 21, 9 of them villagers. And this is noticed? No. So that is where he is taking wood, primarily. Primarily where he is taking wood right now. And he's going to try to put a tower down, but it's going to be too little too late here. These galleys are going to come back and try to deal with it, which takes all the pressure off. And yeah, these vills are going to try to attack. There's 9 vills here, only 5 attacking, and this will go up. Yeah, the KD is absolutely rough. Knight has a lot more kills. Somehow. It's just the towers, I guess. It's the towers. 18 kills, maybe not all the towers. A lot of villas have gone down here too. The eco KD, I don't know. The KD is messy. Villagers dying. I still don't know how he comes back from this though. This position. 40 military to 13. And it looks like Gio's sending the military now. So these ships are gonna get killed here. Oh, they're not patrolling, so a few hits for free, really. The towers are costly, and he has spent a lot of time mining stone, and oh no! This castle has 11 kills. It has been a rough game, and there may very well be a castle coming down here in a moment. Somewhere. Right now it's a wood game, folks. Absolutely a messy map. Yeah, here's this. So this will instantly make it so that galleys can't pass here very easily. We'll arrange this. Oh, I just heard death. Oh yeah, the castle. Castle over here still doesn't work. Eco back here is a mess. He's gonna try to deny this, but there's 15 galleys here to 10, even though there are a few of these towers. Gio wants this castle going up. He's gonna make it go up. And it will be up. And then this is all rangeable. Super messy. Super messy game. Love it. These towers will go down. These villagers are actually going to try to run for cover up here, I guess. Ballistics now coming in here. And potentially will be another castle somewhere for Gio. Potentially will be. Don't know where. I actually think he should just sell it and go imp and get Galleon. But I think we're going to see another castle. He's actually trying to repair this. He's doing a good enough job to keep it up for now. Vils, where are you going? For lumber camp over here. One dock. Got one dock left and it's going down here. Check these towers. 31 kills on these towers. It's crazy. But it doesn't really make a difference though. That's the problem. Jabari and Knight both doing some things in the market here. But I don't think that's going to do much good. I'm back to make an outpost. That must have just been a misclick, I imagine. Gio feels just way too far ahead here. And Knight holding on, but I don't know what he's going to be able to do. 50 vills at 40 minutes. I think Gio just needs to sell some stone and go in. And then just get this game number 1 out of the way here. Knight is abusing the market. I think he's going to try to go imp here. Was extremely costly for him, however. And the houses again are being attacked. And the vills here have bum rushed. It's ridiculous. These will get cleaned up. These are the last of the galleys. There's one more elsewhere. There it is. But that's the last of them. They will be going down here. And really there's nothing in imp that Knight's going to be able to afford with 50 vills. And most of them are right here. Right here on the screen. 36 of them. There's imp for him. The war galleys continue to head everywhere and just get killed by castles or towers. Another castle right here. Gio could buy himself imp now, easily. I guess this will threaten the tower and the town center. As the abuse for the market for Gio comes in, and he will be on his way to the Imperial Age as well. These vills are dying out here, so Knight not producing vills for a long time will be losing more, but the GG will come in. Gio takes game number 1 here, folks. The KD is absolutely ridiculous for sure, but the tower is actually proving their worth, but I think lack of military production behind that, potentially, for Knight, could be the reasoning why. Nonetheless, we'll have to wait and see how everything looks. Let me shift into the draft. Here we go. We saw a Japanese defeat and a Dravidian victory. Knight's home map is Dry Lake. So we're going to Dry Lake for game number 2. Let me load us into that here, and as soon as we get into it, we will go from there. Alright, game number 2, guys. Loading in here. Knight Noble 24 with the Bulgarians here. He'll need a win to force us to a game 3 decider. Now, we have Gio here with the Khmer, and he is in green again. Knight is in blue. I don't know if I mentioned that. I don't know if it's important to you guys, but hey, said it anyway. Game number 1 was an interesting one. Flooded Hills, proving to be a fun map to watch. We'll see how things go here on Dry Lake. And, you know, it's always great when players are so awfully close on a map, right? Players love this stuff. Bulgarians should benefit from this quite heavily. Can't imagine a world where they're upset about this situation. Now, that said, laming is permitted, so we will see players likely taking boars quickly, as we already see scouts here coming out, and this boar is extremely close to Gio. Could be taken if he wants to. But Knight will take that one for himself here, and obviously, we haven't seen a lot of laming. And when we have seen it, to be honest, it's been worse for the player who is doing the laming. So, players maybe just potentially going to be staying away from that. Will be an interesting play here, though, because the Bulgarian Man-at-Arms upgrade comes in instantly. Obviously, all of their militia line upgrades come in instantly for free, which is huge. And I think it could be something we see on this map more frequently. Same with potentially Mont and Bailey. There's so many possibilities and so many civs. Obviously, it's hard to say. But that said, it will be interesting. It will be a lot. But players could have some very interesting strategies. Now, second boar on its way in. Where's the third boar? All the way out here. If Knight thinks about coming to get that. Looks like he will not be. He'll take his second boar here. We have a very forward Vil for Gio. And he's going to lame Stone? He's going to reconsider. He's going to go for the hunt. Oh, this is risky, Gio. Gio near the town center. Within range. So Knight will see this. Knight will see this. He will know that something is up. He should take his other boar, but his deer will likely die. Obviously, a Vil this far forward, and you run it under the town center. Never really something you want to do. And villagers will preemptively move out here to try to prevent this from being a problem. Gonna house wall that up even. And honestly, Gio might even just consider going to lame some deer from the back. Could be a possibility, but time will tell. Looks like he's just gonna head home with that villager. He did force Knight into moving some eco out there. Did cause a little bit of idle TC time, nothing too crazy. And we'll see, as does he not know where his boar is? He does not. So potentially he thinks he was lamed. I actually would love to see a mill down here. Take the shorefish, take the deer. But worst lame attempt you've ever done. Yeah, once you walk under a town center, makes things difficult. Makes things very difficult. That said, you will find your boar finally up here, though. So that will probably make you very happy. And you're going to be taking your last sheep, and you're long-ranging a deer, so imagine you're not too upset about that. Loom for Knight here. We'll be able to... Nope, not going to be able to click up. He's idling at 18 pop. I don't know if I like that, but he's going to do it anyways. We'll be up. 27-second idle time, though. So we milled here. Boar's coming in now. So Gio behind, but obviously not out. He doesn't need all the buildings, prerequisite buildings. So Knight is making that barracks. He is not on gold, and he did get loom, so he will have to shift on to gold if he wants to go into the militia line. I think Gio expects this. So he will, yeah, I think he's seeing this, right? No, he doesn't. The line of sight on these horses are so bad. No production, though, so potentially just going into scouts? Could be fine, honestly. Could be just fine. You will see it now as he's rocking right next to it. So even though they have a terrible line of sight, he will see this. Looks like he's like, oh crap. But he's on his way up to the next stage. Could be archers from him here. Could be a big problem if we see scouts, and I think we're going to see scouts because, you know, Knight's not on gold. Interesting. It will be archers? I don't blame you. Don't blame you at all there. Very interesting. Alright. That said, archery range, no production. Heading up to gold up here. No, he's got a hunt there. Blacksmith, is he just waiting? What? I don't think his build was all there. Alright, he's gonna go skirmisher. Hey. We'll see archery range. We'll see double archery range here for Gio. Very interesting. Fletching on its way in. Plus horse collar. And armor archer. He's coming in real nice and quick here for the Bulgarians. But, you know, there's been no aggression here, so it's very odd. Knight with a little bit more idle TC time, obviously, makes it even more awkward. These villas are out here and exposed. There are some fox turtles could be taken. The archery ranges are very nice. More mills. Alright, can we get behind this as we see a spearman come out? We see the skirmishers head up here. They will have upgrades. I think Gio needed to scout forward here. Oh, he did see it. Okay, he did see it. Good. So he knows it's an archery range. But even still, it's still awkward. It's still very awkward. The villas are over here now. And of course the blacksmith will try to come up here. That's always unfortunate. Gio should send the archers forward and try to get some kills in, I think. Villagers fighting. Oh no. Don't do this, Gio. For the archers. They are going forward. Okay. Maybe he could find some kills. That was noticed though. Very awkward game here. The archers don't even have fletching, so they're not going to do any damage to these skirms, so heading them forward is a fine option. Fletching is on its way in, but I think it's going to be too little too late, as the skirms are going to be able to just deal with this, and villagers are dying here. Be the third dead vill in a moment. Villager count is going to be pretty close to even, though, so the end of the world. Can you imagine if you would have opened scouts here, though? It would have been so much better, I think. No. Oh, there's some issues. Skirms! Where are they back here? Killing over here, but we have archers on the front. He's half fletching now. Is he gonna catch this vill out? He might. He will. But not gonna be able to get the kill. Skirms will be coming on back here. Market behind this for Gio. Still double range. Archers. Still only fletching. Trying to prevent this stable going up for as long as possible. Are they patrolling? They are patrolling. But they can't really stick around and take this fight. You have a stable now. So, stable is here. Oh, that's a shame though. His first scout getting picked off by Skirm, pretty much all his HP gone. 9 HP remaining. That is always awkward. There are no upgrades on this though, so he will not last long regardless. And the archers are taking a fight here. They can't take. He needs to pull back and will do so, but no, he won't. Oh man. Forward tower. Okay. Don't really like that play, to be honest. Alright, struggling here. He's struggling, and I think it's because he expected it to be a man-at-arms, so he went into heavy archer play. I don't know if that was the plan here or not, but I don't think it's worked out well, obviously. The archers going to focus down the scout. The scout doing what it can here, but I think this fight is just so overwhelming here as these units are upgraded. And skirmishers going to do so much better in this fight. You know, the tower goes up. I think you can just rush the tower. And this tower really doesn't buy a whole lot. So, yeah, and Knight will let it finish. And now he will batter it down here while sending the skirms and the scouts out to deal with military. And now behind this could be problematic because the eco could be a problem here yet again. He's going to repair this tower. We got a few repairs in, but not for long, as the bills will slowly start to get cleaned up. And he'll run out of stone very soon. Gio's probably dead here. I don't think there's a way back tonight. With the interesting skirm opening. I don't know. I don't know what that was. It really feels awkward. I guess maybe he expected Gio to go archers is the only explanation I can think of. Or it was improvised. Either way. Not pretty. 40 fills for Knight, 29 for Gio. I mean, the play worked out just fine, obviously, but it was just extremely awkward. Extremely awkward. I really doubt that this was the play. I think this had to be improvised. Maybe he's seen Gio do something similar to this in other games. It was scouting on Knight's part. I don't know. Knight did see the double archery range, but that was after the fact. And the openings are very odd, right? So. And the scouting has been interesting. The matchup has been strange all the way around. The scouts are going to deal with the skirms until more scouts show up or more spears show up. Either way, military number is starting to go down here. The skirms are dying. And the horse scout might even die here for Knight. But Knight is shifting gears. He wants to go to the castle age. And if he gets that market up, which I assume this is a market coming up, there it is, he will be able to just simply buy a little bit of food if he even needs it at that point. There's 21 farms here. They do have horse color, maybe not all of them, but still. And then Gio behind this has 15 farms, no horse color. So it's always awkward there. Scouts taking each other on, but there's spears here as well for Knight, and Knight will be trying to get this building up. So he doesn't even need to go up, he just needs to click. He needs to realize he can click and does so. And he's up to the castle age here. Anvil difference. Gio with some scout numbers here. They do have bloodlines coming in. We do have +1/+1 scouts, though, for the Bulgarian player. So, it is a bit awkward, and oh, the archers just walked into their death. And the scouts are diving the town center. And they're going to lose that fight as well before Bloodlines ever comes in. 2 scouts remaining. Castle Age getting extremely close. Gio wide open at home. Very, very low military. He's got 8, but most of it is not going to be doing much as it is just the archers here. Scout numbers are up to 5 now, but again, what damage can be done here? Knight has the military. Did you see that? Well, apparently we had something happen. I don't know what that was all about. I didn't see anything awkward. Very well could be a castle age. I don't know what Gio has going for him. That would be a win condition. But I didn't see it. Yeah. Castle age is in. Knight bought stone. Going for a forward Kripost, potentially. Oh, the villas are under harassment here. As soon as knights show up, he hasn't even started producing. Such a weird game. It really is. But the spearmen will deal with this here. And I guess we will see knights, and maybe it's not going to be a great post. There's more stones purchased. He's just going to buy a forward castle. Maybe put it right on all the production buildings. He's going to put it defensively, okay. But knights are finally making it on the map. They will have bloodlines +2 and +1. So, Gio still not able to approach. He has to keep producing military. Try to do as much damage as possible. The archers are not going to get anything done here either. Big eco upgrades behind this. The castle could be temporarily denied, but he just has to garrison, spend over a night or two, and probably all she wrote. And we'll have a town center in the back here for knights. We will add a town center behind this. Yeah, the knights will go forward. Scouts won't stand much of a chance, and neither will the archers. That castle will be going up, and then the push will be able to come straight across the center here with knights. They're going to be lacking their one attack upgrade here on iron casting. Military for Gio is not good enough to deal with these knights right now. Really not the greatest, and we will see stirrups coming in. Super early stirrups here. But, I mean, it will do just fine. And it will make these fights even crazier, as we're going to see some conics added in behind this. The scouts not even going to get a kill here. I think they got a kill on the back here, but the knights are coming in. Stirrups in as well now, so these fights will be even more difficult. All things considered, the eco count is pretty close, but being down by a full age means this will likely not be much of an issue. The knights are just lost, apparently. And more are on their way. More conics as well. Those archers walking directly into the castle fire. Castle ends up with 5 kills already. Knights will go forward here, though. And we have 1 conic, 1 knight with stirrups against all of these scouts. And the scouts are 100% going to lose that fight. They'll have to run with them. On the opposite side, we do have some knights going into the eco, finally, of Gio. And he will likely be tapping out here once those raids all come in. Husbandry coming up, a 3rd town center behind this. The knight moving his economy to higher ground to be a little safer. And yeah, there comes GG. Knight ties the set up, which means we're going to a game 3 decider, guys. Let's go. Exciting. Let's see here. And we are going to Arena, Water Arena, next, which is awesome. So the Bulgarian victory over the Khmer. We have Byzantines and Persians left for Gio, while we have Bengalis and Teutons left for Knight. Game number 3. Winner moves on here. Let's load up and see what happens. Game number 3, the decider, folks. Coming in here, we will see Knight Noble with the Teuton. Interesting choice. Teutons of all cities to choose on this map. Why? We'll have to wait and see what that strategy looks like. Coming in with Gio, then we'll have the Persians. Persian docks obviously are crazy good. But, well, I don't know. It's interesting, right? Jabari shows up, wants Gio to win. Yeah. I mean, Jabari has been performing well today, so has Knight. That last game was a bit of a mess on the start for both. I don't know what that was. I don't know what this Civ pick is here for Knight. The Teuton? But why? Why the Teutons here? Honestly, I don't know. But, I mean, I think they have decent naval options. I don't think they have great Navy tree. But, to be honest, I haven't played the Teutons on a water map in probably a couple years. So, an interesting choice. I do like the Teuton Civ, but crenellations? You think crenellations? Yeah, I guess it could be crenellations, but that's still... I don't know. Crenellations is not convincing enough for me. Just not. I don't know. But we'll find out, I guess. We'll find out if we see crenellations come in early. We do have fishing ships coming out here, obviously, for both players. Cheap farms. I mean, cheap farms in this map make the most sense, but as far as elite, cannon galleon, or treb kill. Yeah, crenellations does, right? Persians, I believe, get elite cannon guy. Not 100% on that one, but interesting you bring up towers. Actually, we have seen Knight add some towers. In Flooded Hills in game 1. So maybe towers, free murder holes is always a bonus too with the Teutons. So we can just keep naming all the Teuton bonuses. +2 melee armor for melee. I mean, we could keep going, but I don't know. It's an interesting choice. Not one that I expected. That's for sure. But he did have Malay sniped. Hold on. We need to pull the draft, folks. We're gonna pull the draft back up. Malay was sniped. He had Bengalis available. Didn't want to go Bengalis. Got Teutons instead. Persians for Gio. Didn't want to go for the Byzantines. So, very interesting selections here. But, nonetheless, this is a decider game. So, loser goes home. Gio is about to pick up. First, drop off some food. Should be able to pick up though, and will. Knight looking at here. He's on the shore fish, or the deep fish with the villager. He's not as close to picking up. He has less fishing ship numbers. He's making bills. He's shifting on to gold now. Fires or galleys? I'm guessing fires. Fires into galley. That is the plan. Fishing ship up here. So Knight would be going for some sort of a could try for some sort of a fast castle attempt, I guess, but well, it won't be the case. We'll be quite ways behind here, and we will see another dock and a few more houses for Gio as he's looking to expand out there, I guess, with the houses outside of his walls. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Fishing ship production continues behind this, so can he bring his in the walls? He could here if he deletes, but the wall or the gates don't allow it for him. So Gio could, if he were to run them over here. But we are gonna have 3 docks, and it will be galley production here. Would love to see that blacksmith coming up very soon thereafter. Double bid X on its way out as well. And 2 more of the fish here for Knight. Fishing ships will run to the back. So maybe he's just going to try to defend his fish and get up to the next stage. Lot on food. 14 on food compared to just the 4 here. Ooh, that villager is being caught out. He's going to run towards the tower. And Bill goes down. Houses go up. You can see that blacksmith. Galleys are forward. The scout we'll see over here. Alright, market. It will be a market for Knight. So Knight is going to try to go up to the next stage. Castle Plain. Blacksmith market. 4 fishing ships. 6 galley numbers out. 5 fishing ships here. I like the build. Knight looking like he's going to be in decent shape here. Kinda doubted it with what I saw earlier, with what was happening, but I like the fast castle attempt. Shooting is interesting, but if you get up to the galley upgrade, warship upgrade faster, can't complain. Can't complain at all. The galley numbers are up to 8. They're all headed forward here. So let's see. Any of the fish survive, but I mean, he's got a lot on food. It is being split up though, so it's not going to be on food for much longer. And these villagers look like they're headed out here. No, they're just headed for fish. So Gio should see this, should be able to deal with this relatively quickly. He will run with those, but all things considered, not going to survive. He just drops them off, and we'll lose more of them here. Yeah, Knight will lose all his fishing chip numbers. So, going to be at 22 pop, and he will add the farms. We'll add the farms. Gio adds a blacksmith now. He has more galley. His galley production has been pretty solid behind this. Not a lot on food, though. And he will soon be very surprised to see the Castle Age situation here. He is quite ahead in population, though, so how much can Knight really produce is going to be the question. Can I not click on these rice farms? Really awkward. Anyways, he's got some rice farms, folks. Rice farm. Gio will run. Gio will put down some of his own rice farms here. And what does Gio do now? Try to get up. Dropped a few farms, not many. Stone was just purchased. Or sold. He sold stone. And bought food. I guess for heavy plow. Maybe it was, yeah, heavy plow or... I don't know. It's really awkward here. Really awkward. Really don't know how to call this game right now. It's all over the place. Two different strategies here, obviously. Putin's a civ I didn't expect to see as well. Always interesting. And the docks will become under fire. And all things considered, he has 2 fire ships that will be here that are upgraded. He can't really afford anything else right now. He keeps dropping farms, so Gio is going to be fine behind this. Knight's so far behind in the eco now. This is one of those situations that could very heavily just spiral out of control, as this dock is just going down. Fletching's not even in yet, and it's going down. Just how many galleys are here. 18 galleys in the map right now. And he will just be able to take out the ships if he tries to fight there. Then he'll take out the dock. Woodline is kind of going to potentially be in danger. He's going to save this. He will save it. Box formation. Nice. Market behind this is Gio will soon be able to buy his way up. And I think this is just spiraling out of control because Knight went for a fast castle play that's difficult, and he lost his fish. Didn't make any military, and oh, the Ville's dying. Oh no, there's no loom on these Villes. That is painful. 6 eco units. Potentially another one could go down. I was able to garrison that one in the tower. These ships, does Knight not know they can't go around there? He doesn't have scouting over there, so he can't go around there either. So they're trapped here. And Gio's on his way up. He is on his way up right now. And he's looking to be in a fine position. He's going to try to dive on these ships here and do as much damage as possible, but I think he'll ultimately probably just try to save these numbers. The numbers get too big here. Fishing ship numbers still only 4. I don't know, one of them's inside here, fishing somewhere on the inside. It's interesting. Housed, so he's gonna get some houses out. And these are, he's trying to hide these, it looks like. I don't know why, but trying to hide them. Fire ship numbers are good, but as long as Gio continues to micro, the fight will be okay-ish. Oh, no fletching though, it's so painful. Honestly, I think Knight should have just patrolled them in, and said, screw it, if I'm going to lose them, I'm going to lose them situation. But there are 20 of them here, so I can see why that might not be a plan. Oh, the demo! Oh! 3 kills on that demo. Yeah, Gio will just turn and run now. Wait for his upgrades to come in. And behind this, we'll have fletching finally. We'll have Bowsaw coming in. Knight wants to expand for a town center out there. Where's the villagers at that he's sending? I don't see any of those. Awkward. Alright, here they come. They will be headed out this way. There are galleys, though, and they're going to head right towards these ships that will soon have Botkin and War Galley. And Knight will get these caught out, and there's no loom. These will all die. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. 3 vills die. One of them survives. No loom. Ballsy gaming here from Knight, but now he's going to be in some trouble. As this, they'll all get taken out here. And he's attacking the dock first, and then the tower will have to go down after. More galleys here, though. Knight not able to afford a lot of production, or just choosing not to produce fires, I don't know. These galley numbers continue to grow. Town Watch even going to come in here. Don't even know why he's getting Town Watch at this point, but he is. Tower will be going down next. And he can range anything here, but it's obviously great. The fires are going to go forward. And there's going to be more military and a demo here. He's building a lot of demos. Okay, is he going to try to demo inside? That would be awesome, but not the case. Not the case. Knight will go Imperial here. Knight will try to go to the Imperial Age. Missing nothing. He should be fine here. He sold some stone. Sell some wood and such. He'll be up to the Imperial Age momentarily. Where's the ships with demo? And they're mixed in over here. Imp is on the way. These fires. I don't think there's a hole. Yeah, he's gonna see houses here. It's obviously all visible. For galleys and demos being added in. Imp on the way. Gio has a huge military lead. And he has a decent 11 villagers. So, could this be rangeable? Yeah, some of this is rangeable as well. Sanctity. I'm going to try to convert ships. I don't know what Knight's going here. The tower is going down. Things are rangeable. There are demos here. It would take a lot of demos to get through this, but it might be the play. Who knows? More demos here. And the military production. Is there a hole? There might be a hole right here. There's a hole there, actually. They're just weaseling through. Awkward. Very awkward. Galleys are here to deal with that, though. And Gio is trying to get in. He is trying to get in. He will lose some villagers to this, but the demos will come in. And they should clean this up relatively good enough to not worry about it. And where are those demos? Here come the demos. 1200 HP, 2 demos. Will it be enough? Not even close. Oh, there's a hole though. There's a hole. And I think Gio sees it as he's going to click in. Imperial Age will be here. Block printing. He's going for monks. Knight is just going to die here. I don't know why he would go for this position, but Careening gonna come in. He's just gonna dive the economy. There's only 35 vills here. Can't possibly do it all, and the GG comes in. Gio! Another upset. Gio takes out Knight. And Gio continues to be the lowest seed. He used to be the lowest seed, and he's continually just wiping people off the games, out of games. It's been impressive. Both game 1 and this game here, very well played. Knight played well as well, except for this map, perhaps. I don't know if he's not practiced this map at all, or what. But this one, this just didn't look good at all. The fast castle play was just not there. I don't know, the eco just not there. I don't know. Very awkward game, but obviously thanks to both players. Both Knight and Gio have been around my Discord for years, and Gio's been in a lot of the tournaments. Knight's been in a lot of the tournaments. Gio actually beat me in a semifinal once as well, so we have some history with each other. It's been all good and fun. But yeah, Gio moves on. We're gonna update the bracket for those who don't wish to have any spoilers. Now is your one and only warning to you know look elsewhere. But here we go. Gio will move on here. 27th seed, knocking out the 11th seed, and also, was it the 6th seed? Yeah, seed 6 and seed 11. So he's continuing the warpath here. He'll go up against the number 3 seed, though, the R286 in the next round. Yeah, crazy good sets. GG's.